would argue is fairly obvious, do you think they're also going to be the ones writing the applications and developing the settlement layers for this system? Absolutely not. None of the old guard retail firms or institutions were really fundamental or foundational in creating the internet. They leveraged it, but they leveraged internet companies to create their integrations. That same exact thing is going to be true for how they get and adopt blockchain technology. They are going to rely on the Ripples of the world to introduce them and build out their product sets for them, because they are not cryptocurrency companies. They want to leverage the technology. They are starting to see the importance, and they are going to want an institutional player to hold their hand and bring them in. The real value on the other side of that is simple. These big firms, right, sell one of those, that is hundreds to thousands to millions of clients on the back end. Land a Bank of America, land a JP Morgan, land a large investment firm, that is potentially hundreds of billions of dollars. That's a completely different playbook than what is happening in the retail space, where you might get a $1,000 client or a $50,000 client. What's so important to realize here is Ripple's strategy is coming full circle now. And for the first time ever, we are getting direct confirmation from these people that Ripple is selling into a market that is now absolutely convinced that this is going to be the way the entire financial system operates. Think about the shift that has happened there. Yes, we are still in the very early stages of it, but we just went from last year wondering if cryptocurrencies were essentially going to be illegal in the United States under Gary Gensler, to now the largest financial, the most in-the-know people in the financial system praising blockchain, and ultimately under the conclusion that this technology is so much more powerful and so much more transformational than everything we've ever had before in the past, that they believe it's going to completely wipe out and disrupt the system as we know it. This is no longer a hype narrative. This is the people who were the biggest skeptics absolutely leaning into that idea. And if you need to then make that last leap of where are Ripple and XRP involved, just ask yourself, are these people who completely faded blockchain technology for the past 10 to 15 years, are these people who had zero impact or development in the build out of the internet, are they going to build out and create their own blockchain technology? I think the answer is so obviously no, and so obviously that they're going to have to leverage and work with a player like Ripple, that it's almost like I don't even have to really jump into that point too heavy here.